Okay, in this video we're going to look at how we can how to do a GRV. So you first need to log in. Okay, once you're logged in, you need to go to stock receive, then you go to receive stock since we're receiving goods. So whatever you see here, these are pending GRVs, as it is saying pending, meaning you save them for later, or it just auto saved maybe during a power cut or yeah. So we want to create a new one, so just go to create GRV. Here we'll select our supplier. So who's our supplier? Where did we receive the goods from? Okay, so I'll just give an example of, this is our supplier. Okay, here we indicate our inclusive total on our invoice, so meaning how much did it cost us for everything that we're receiving right now on the invoice. So mine, I'll just put it as 1200. Okay, what's the invoice number on the actual invoice, the physical invoice? So I'll say that's my invoice number. So say start GRV. So here you see that's our amount of said our receipt is. So you see it here. For everything that we are going to add, it is going to show us a total down here. So this total and that total should match up so that our GRV balances. Okay, so what we need to do here is we'll go on search code, search. So we'll look for the item we are receiving. So I'll give an example on the chicken feet. Okay, you can double click on it, or you can click on it and say click the check mark. It's the same thing. Okay, so here we've stated the item we're receiving. So here under quantity, how much have we received? Okay, so let's say we've received 20 kgs of chicken feet. So here, if you don't know how much it costed you per kg, you can easily come here and put in the line total on your invoice. So if we say for all the chicken feet, the 20 kg chicken feet, it costed us 750. Okay, so to calculate the unit cost for the chicken feet, which is this, meaning for per kg, that's how much you paid for the chicken feet. Okay, so if you are given a discount, you would put it here, and then it will reduce the actual amount. Okay, so here what is showing negative, meaning we are selling it for less. It will sell it for less because our order package is that, but we want to sell it for that. So you can easily change your selling price from here once you receive your goods. So here we can put it like, let's say 40 kwacha. Okay, okay, then we can just say add line to add this line to our GRV. Okay, so we've added it. So this green arrow means the price for this particular item has reduced. So meaning your cost has reduced on this particular item. When it's red, meaning your cost has increased, and when it's gray, meaning the price is still the same. Okay, so let's try to add one more item. So the same thing, search code, and then here we can choose what is it that we received. So if we say we'll go for chicken hearts. Okay, we'll go for chicken hearts. So the same thing, what's the quantity you've received? So this is very important because that's a quantity to add in the system. So what's the quantity that you have received? So let's say we've received 16 kgs. So for the 16 kgs, it's either, if you know how much it costed you per kg, you can easily put it here to calculate, or if you don't know how much it costed you per kg but you know how much it costed you for the 16 kg, you can just indicate your amount here where it says inclusive line total. So if we say for the whole thing we paid 450. Okay, so if we paid 450 for the chicken hearts, so meaning per kg it is 28, a 28 quarter there. So we can easily change our selling price. If you want, you can use by using the GP, which is the gross profit. So if you want, you can change that. Maybe if you put 16%, so it will add 16%, or you can use your markup for how much you want to make out of it, so to calculate your selling. Again, if you have discount, you can put your discount there. So the way it is, I'll say add line. Okay, so it has added it. So if you can see here, my total there is matching that there, so meaning my GRV is balanced. But if you see here, there's an increase in our order price, so meaning our cost has increased on this particular item. Okay, so let's say you made a mistake on this particular item. It's very easy. You can just click on it and say edit line. It will give you a chance to edit what you missed. So if you missed out the kilograms there, you can easily change. No, it was 19. You can easily do that. Okay, so for mine, I'll just leave it at 16, and I'll make sure that that's 450. Oh yeah, I'll make sure that that's 450 there. Okay, I'll just save it. Okay, so here it's balancing and that's balancing. Okay, so if you see here, there's work for later. This meaning, let's say there's an item you're not sure of, maybe on the receipt itself, on the invoice, and you're waiting for someone to come assist you with some, like confirming the item. So you can easily say save work for later. It will save it here, so you will see it's this one here. So if, let's say, you have the confirmation now, you have been given a go ahead of continuing with the GRV, you can easily say click and then say continue working. So this will just simply take you back to where you ended from. Okay, so once we are done with this, once we are done, we are happy with everything here. Everything is exactly the way we want. That's our line totals. This is how much these are the new selling prices. That's the old ones. This is the quantity we've received here, and this is just showing us the differences between our new cost and our old cost on the item itself. And these are the items we've received. That's their codes there. So if you've verified everything is fine, you will just say done with GRV, and this, once you press done with GRV, it adds the stock quantities. It will update the stock quantities in your in the system, so meaning it knows that you have received those quantities you have put in. So it's asking, do you want to print it out? So if you say confirm, it will give you a document here. So it's showing prepared by me, so there will be your name there, and this is the actual GRV which is balancing. So you can be able to see the supplier and everything from there. Okay, I'll close that. So if you see from here, it's no longer there, it's done, it's being processed. And when you go and check on those items which you received, like chicken hearts, you see the quantity has increased because it was in a negative, now it's in a positive form. Even the chicken feet themselves, the quantity has increased there. So this is how you do it.